Hello everyone, I'm a student of Hindi Vidya Prachar Samiti, Ram Niranjan Junjunwala College of Arts, Science and Commerce situated in Ghatkopar, Mumbai. On the behalf of the Department of Statistics, we are celebrating Centenary birthday of one of the most outstanding personality with multi-dimensional contribution in various fields, Padma Vibhushan Dr. C.R. Rao. On today's occasion, we exhibit a small presentation as a token of love and respect towards him. Sir, you are the legend in the field of statistics and an ideal even for our 21st century generation. Your relentless efforts and glorious contribution towards statistics influence a lot of researchers not only in India but also worldwide. We created this documentary as a tribute and celebrate your centenary birthday.
As we all know that C.R. was 8th child in a family of 6 brothers and 4 sisters and was named Radha Krishna, following the tradition of naming 8th child after the god Krishna.
He is a person who never demotivated himself. Like, when he got to know that there are not many opportunities for those who had degree in mathematics to get a job, he tried to get a job into a military service. But there, he got disqualified because he was too young. This took him to a place called Calcutta. He goes to Calcutta for a job interview to get into military service. At that time, he got to know about ISI, that is, Indian Statistical Institute. So he just casually visited that place and talked to people over there. There he got to know about statistics and how statistics plays an important role in our life. This is how statistics came into C.R. Rao's life.
There was also another incident, but in this incident, caste system showed it an ugly way. C.R. Rao studied from Andhra University. The head of the mathematics department was Professor V. Ramaswamy, a PhD from Cambridge University, was non-Brahmin by caste. Even C.R. Rao was also non-Brahmin by caste. He obtained first rank in his class during his MA examination in mathematics at Andhra University.
After knowing about his examination result, two of his classmates, being Brahmins, got really furious of Rao scoring first rank. So, they started a rumor that the head of the department showed favoritism towards Rao because he belongs to the same caste as him, that is, non-Brahmins. The rumor reached Rao and he got really unhappy, but still, he took it as something very natural in our Indian society where casteism plays a dominant role in human relations, and he continued moving forward. This incident taught us that even if someone pulls you down or dominates you, never stop being yourself and never stop being trying to get a success.
From one of the interview of C.R. Rao, we got to know about his one of the college incident. In their MA program, he had many good teachers like R.C. Bose, S.N. Roy, K.R. Nair and S.N. Gupta. But C.R. Rao was most inspired by R.C. Bose. When C.R. Rao had a preparatory holiday before the final examination, He started reading a note on testing of hypotheses given by S.N.
During that time, C.R. Rao discovered some statements that needed modification. Like a good and confident student, C.R. Rao met S.N. Roy and told him about modification. S.N. Roy agreed with the mistakes that he had made and recalled the students from the holidays to the special classes to make amendments. So, from this incident, we got to know the C.R. Rao was well focused and attentive student in their batch.
The C.R. Rao's contribution to the field of statistics is as many as you can imagine. So, let's see few of them on this great day. His research, scholarship and professional service had a profound influence on theory and application of statistics. His research has contributed a lot in fields such as economics, psychology, social science, computer science and many more. His research in multivariate analysis, for example, it's useful in economic planning, weather prediction, medical diagnosis, tracking the movements of spy plane and monitoring the movements of spacecraft. In technical terms, we can say bearing his name appear in all standard textbooks of statistics, econometrics, biometrics and engineering. Example of these terms are Cramer-Rao inequality, Rao-Blackwellization, Fisher-Rao theorem, multivariate of variance and generalized inverse of matrices, so on. I'm sure you all have must heard about this in your day-to-day life. He is the author of 475 research papers published in prestigious journal and 11 books, one of which, Statistics and Truth, was translated into French, German, Japanese and Korean. And another book, Linear Statistical Inference, used as a textbook, has been in the market over 50 years. Yes, it's available in Russian, German, Chinese and Japanese language too. He has edited 39 volumes of Handbook of Statistics dealing with the latest methodology in statistics. Rao works on quadratic entropy and cross entropy, has made extraordinary impact on theoretical and applied research in many fields. Rao also contributed to the establishment of number of statistical bureaus across India under the guidance of his mentor, P.C. Mahalanobis, thus establishing in India one of the best statistical systems. There are so much to say about this, sir. Words are not enough. All we can do is bow down and thank you for your tremendous effort.
Dr. C.R. Rao has done great job in the theory of estimation. Cramer-Rao bound is one of his famous results. The result is named in the honor of Harald Cramer and C.R. Rao. In statistics, we often try to estimate something, some unknown parameters. Do you think finding just an estimator is enough? As we always go for the best, we need to find the best estimator of a parameter. And for this, Dr. C.R. Rao helped us a lot. Estimators are fundamental in statistics. It should be unbiased. That means its expected value should be the parameter which we want to estimate. Besides having our estimator be unbiased, it is also important that estimators are as close as possible to their actual value. That means the variance should be minimized. Derived in 1940s, the Cramer-Rao bound gives us the lower bound for the variance of unbiased estimator. That means the best possible estimator for a given parameter will have a variance dictated by the bound. So let's have a look on the statement of Cramer-Rao bound. Suppose theta is an unknown parameter which we want to estimate from n independent observations of x, each distributed with some PDF f of x, theta. Then the variance of unbiased estimator theta cap of theta will have the variance bounded by the reciprocal of Fisher's information, where the Fisher information is this. So in this way, the Cramer-Rao bound help us to find the efficient estimator of a parameter.
Now, it's time to switch gears and learn about some statistics theory. I promise it will be painless. There is an important theorem which tells us how to improve an estimator of a particular parameter of interest. In our case, theorem helps us to find a better way to estimate abundance by taking sample mean as our starting sample. Are you wondering which theorem I am talking about? Here it is. That is Rao-Blackwell theorem, which is the most important theorem in mathematical statistics. The Rao-Blackwell theorem tells us that if we have an estimator, then we can obtain a new estimator which is never worse than the original estimator. How do we do that? By taking a conditional expectation of an original estimator given a sufficient statistics t. This is our new Rao-Blackwellized estimator. That sounds great, right? But what is a sufficient statistics? Let's consider one example. If we are trying to estimate a population mean, then we could do so using only a sample mean as our sufficient statistics t. We wouldn't need any of the original sample data to make decision about our estimate. Hence, sample mean is sufficient. Let's have a look on the statement of Rao-Blackwell theorem. The Rao-Blackwell theorem states that if g of x is any kind of estimator of parameter theta, then the conditional expectation of g of x given t of x, where t is the sufficient statistics, is typically a better estimator of parameter theta and is never worse. Why is this theorem so important? It basically means that if we design an estimator, even if it's a wild guess, we always have a concrete way to improve it. This is how the Rao-Blackwell theorem plays an important role in mathematical statistics.
Rao has received so many honors that it would be quite impossible to list them all. Here is a selection to give an impression of high esteem that he has earned throughout the world. C.R. Rao has received 38 honorary doctorates, the latest one from Indian Institute of Technology, Kharagpur in 2014. He has also received the most prestigious award, Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar Award of Indian Council of Scientific and Industrial Research by Prime Minister Jawaharlal Nehru in 1963. But you know what the interesting part is? He donated the entire prize money to National Defence Fund, saying the country's need is greater than that of an individual scientist. In 2002, he received National Medal of Science by George Bush, the President of America. He has also been nominated for Nobel Peace Prize in 2013 along with some greatest scientists around the world. In 2009, he received Indian Science Award for his outstanding contribution in statistical science. He was the first Asian to receive the Guy Medal in Gold of Royal Statistical Society 2011, the highest award given to any statistician in UK. The Government of India honoured C.R. Rao in 1968 by awarding him the title of Padma Bhushan and in 1963 by awarding him Padma Vibhushan. we saw some incidents of C.R. Rao's life that inspired us and make us feel that we have to face a lots of situations in our life to get success like he had to do. The way he faced the problems in his life took him to a great position.
Yes, from his outstanding achievement, C.R. Rao has been honored with the establishment of an institute, which named after him C.R. Rao Advanced Institute of Mathematics, Statistics and Computer Science. On 31st December 1988, Times of India chose C.R. Rao as one of the top 10 scientists of India. He is the author of 14 books and 350 research papers. Rao also a senior policy and statistics advisor of an Indian Heart Association.
Dr. C.R. Rao, The Stream. Colossal personality from southern India. Has incessant fame and mind was just encyclopedia. Grew up playing with dusty streets. Top 10 Indian scientists of all time in the list. Completed the things with some distinction. Records the marks which is still unbroken. Curious to find, and in overnight it was be found. And the theory is nothing else, it is Cramer's Raw bound. At ISI, Mahalanobis was become mentor, praised Rao's thesis and shaped his future. Researches by Rao will be everlasting. Econometrics is also because of you broadcasting. Lots of wishes on your centenary. You will be remain for your legendary.
संख्या शास्त्र का सितारा। यही दिवस था 10 सितंबर जब उगा सितारा कर्नाटक में, हुई होंगी पुलकित भारत माँ भी जब प्रख्यात हुए आप दुनिया में। बड़े बड़े योगदान है जिनके, शोध है जिनके लाजवाब। प्रणाम है ऐसे गणितज्ञ को, वैज्ञानिक हो आप महान। सांख्यिकी क्षेत्र में आपने नया मार्ग है हमें दिखलाया। वाह क्या शोध था वो भी, थियरी ऑफ एस्टिमेशन जो कहलाया। इकोनॉमिक्स एंड बिजनेस में भी किया है आपने खूब कमाल, तभी तो हुआ है मल्टीवेरिएट एनालिसिस इतना आसान। जिनके सिद्धांतों और शोध ने खींचा पूरी दुनिया का ध्यान, पाया उन्होंने भारत सरकार से पद्म विभूषण का सम्मान। ऐसे महान वैज्ञानिक को नमन हमारा शत शत आज, दुनिया को जिन पर है नाज, जन्म शताब्दी है उनकी आज। दुनिया को जिन पर है नाज, जन्म शताब्दी है उनकी आज।
You are the most distinguished and legendary statistician of 20th and 21st century. Congratulations on this amazing milestone. May this day filled with smile, joy and love. Have a very happy 100th birthday. To the respected Dr. C.R. Rao sir, the way you have cherished, nurtured and broadened the horizons of statistics and mathematics, it's unparalleled. Words are just not enough to describe your immense contributions. Hats off to you. We will forever keep alive the passion for statistics that you have ignited in our minds. That's a promise. Take a bow, sir. From all students and teachers of Department of Statistics, Ram Niranjan Jhunjhunwala College of Arts, Science and Commerce, Ghatkopar, Mumbai.